How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Carson here. It's time for The Originals, episode 11 of season 3, as we hit the halfway point for this season. And it's been fantastic. It might be on track to be maybe my favorite. I mean, season 2 was up there anyways, but this season has been killing it. It's just been very great with this whole Sideline war that we've got going on. And it seems like we have dealt with Tristan, hopefully, because we lost Jackson in that last episode. Yeah, he might not have been a fan favorite for everyone, but I mean, it did suck losing him, and Tristan has just been an annoying itch in a place where you can't reach. So yeah, it's time that he it's time that he goes, right? But yeah, it will be, like I said, very interesting to see where things are going to go now that Cammy has accepted her vampiric side. So yeah, it was a lot to convince and whatnot in terms of trying to continue living and whatnot, but she's made her choice, and yeah, like I said, should be interesting to see where things go from here onwards for her story. So with that said, it's episode 11, season 3 of The Originals. Let's go.
Tristan DeMartel guided this organization for centuries.
And now he's gone.
He was a radical thinker,
shame,
a decisive leader, and to each
allegiance to you.
What the fuck?
I will not tolerate anyone conspiring to use our present circumstances as an opportunity for a power grab.
The Hanged Man. Oof.
I'm committed to ensuring our continued survival.
Oh, heck.
By whatever means necessary.
Well, that doesn't sound great, does it?
Heard of it? No? Okay, follow-up question. Do you happen to have any kind of comment box or complaint hotline? Because I got a few thoughts on your customer service that, trust me, you do not want to stand up on Yelp.
Josh, let's just go.
Okay, fine, but you know what? We're taking these.
Wow. And she's not even going to bat an eye. In terms of, you should pay for that shit.
Was the diligent defender, despite the fact the threat has somewhat subsided, what with Tristan DeMartel now literally sleeping with the fishes.
A darker threat remains. If something out there is capable of killing us, we should probably find it.
Haley, this family comes with many, many hardships, but there is at least one benefit. You will always have a home here.
Damn, Klaus.
The thing is, this is kind of the whole reason you have friends. So
He wants to be there for you. He wants to support you. Oh, no.
Hey, should I be worried or, like, really excited right now?
Shit!
You're gonna find an ATM, and you're going to max out your daily limit and leave that nice, underpaid bartender the biggest tip she's ever seen.
Oh my god, Cammy!
So we can have some real fun.
Ah!
In fact, they are the only coven in the world capable of casting this.
No, wait, is this a resurrection thing? Without its limits?
The spell to raise the dead.
Shit! I knew it!
Feed, we kill.
We might want to keep our voices down just a little bit.
Why? Can't we just compel anyone to do anything we want? Isn't that what you do all the
Alright,
time?
let's pump the
What I
brakes
do,
there,
what
Cammy!
you do are not the same thing. Now I know.
And everything feels so good, but it's all happening all at once.
So, let me help you. And I promise you will live a life others only dream of.
Yeah.
Besides, if you're going to learn, you may as well learn from the best.
God's sake, he's gonna have that ego trip, isn't he? He's gonna have that ego trip.
This is me putting it down for once, okay? For your own
I
good.
love him.
Whoa. Easy.
Oh, shit.
And
She took
you already took the
the poison.
didn't you?
Whatever happens, don't let go, okay? You're my link to the living.
Oh, heck. Well,
This is your secret weapon.
She's untrained,
blondes.
of course. But she's
Hey,
shown a
blondes can
spark of
kick
talent,
ass.
which in itself
Ask
is
Buffy.
unbelievably rare.
Cole?
Come on, you don't recognize this roguish grin?
Well, no, because she hasn't seen this face before.
You certainly sound like Cole Michelson.
Davina Claire.
I wanted the old one, the other callback. I'm not gonna lie.
You're also
Darkness lies before you. A lone figure.
A lone figure. Love
A pale
it.
horse. A flame that will burn you all.
Oh shit.
Cammy. Come here.
Pump the brakes!
I'm sorry, are you of all people offering me a lesson in restraint?
Do you want to get in trouble?
Leave now.
The last 2 years listening to every malicious thing you've ever done. How many
shit.
hundreds of people have you killed, Klaus?
Actually, I measure the number in the hundreds of thousands, leaving me no hope of absolution. It's not a
Give me a little bit more credit. I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
It's better.
Hey, she broke his neck. Good start there, Cammy. Good start.
Luckily, the ancestors aren't big pub goers. More of the graveyard and goat sacrifice types. We should be alright here till we can figure out how to get you back.
You'd think they'd be right at home with the pubs, right? You know, spirits and whatnot. I know, I'm terrible. Hey.
Here, Davina. There's a darkness to this place.
Cole, I had to find you. I think I found a way to bring you back.
He's gonna be like, ah, hell no, we are not doing this. This spell is bad.
I'm in someone else's story one too many times. I went back with mine, and now I have the power to take it.
I admit that even given your new outlook on life, I'm surprised at your willingness to compel past protestations of free will.
The Strix Coven.
Boom.
This is their work, isn't it?
Maybe. What's it to you?
Please tell me you haven't done something foolish.
They can give me power, Cole. Real power. I can.
They are really giving the ancestors a very creepy demeanor. I mean, look at that shit. Although I am also thinking heretics for some reason from the Vampire Diaries, just, you know, before they entered the present day.
Centuries getting the entire world to tremble at your name when really, you're the one who's terrified, Klaus. You are a scared little kid, convinced
Oh
he'll be
shit.
tossed aside the second he isn't needed.
Shit.
Died, Klaus, because she got caught up in the Michelson world. Just like me.
Someone projecting.
Just like Jackson.
Yeah.
So yeah, she and I have a few things to talk about.
Hey, Klaus.
Just let them have it, Klaus. Klaus is all alone. Even Elijah's like, look, bud.
A word.
It would be nice if just once the witches
Just
bloody well
once.
said what they mean.
Camille has just turned. Me, Klaus.
Just once.
Leave her be.
Oh, come on, it's just us girls. You don't have to deny it. It's obvious. You're in love with Elijah. And now that Jackson's gone, you're free. It must
Alright,
be
that's a little bit
nice, like the weight
off.
lifted.
Ever to speak to me of my husband again, do you understand me?
Yeah, she's holding back. She's like, I'm gonna let you slide, but that was over the line.
I thought I could handle this.
You can. You will. You just need time.
Like she does.
I think maybe I should
Process
go
everything.
home.
Leave now.
Damn!
I can help you cross back, but we have to go now.
Only one. And don't think for a second I won't aim to collect. Go. Go.
This is it's just I'll see you in a bit, I guess.
Let's see what you've got.
Damn call.
The horse was made of the white oak. That weapon is here.
Oh my god.
Question as well. It was worth it.
Just try to get some conviction in her.
This doesn't make any
Shit.
sense. It was here.
Storm, I told her the brave knight would protect her.
Look, Cammy, I know it may not seem like it right now,
Which is
but
concerned. I thought the pale horse might be something biblical, or even tied to one of the equestrian constellations. Perhaps even a...
Cammy. Shit. Damn.
You drink? If there's even a chance for you to be with the guy you want to be with,
Take that chance.
you gotta do it.
I mean, resurrections can be a bit tricky, but I understand why he would feel like that. Yo, this is ruthless. Jesus. It's a way to cover your tracks, I guess, in terms of what she has seen. She's gonna be there.
I'm just guilty.
Give her that comfort.
But the truth is that my husband died because he loved me. And loving any of us is a death sentence, isn't it?
Curse. Oh, ouch, my heart. Oh. It's easy to just, you know, want to blame someone and want to hate someone and all of that. It's just so easy to just feel like that. I mean, she does have that, you know, hurt and yeah. And our anger is going to be one of the 5 stages, isn't it? So yeah. Yeah. It's just a really, I mean, that's it though. When it comes to Hayley's path now that Jackson died, it's always going to be something to explore, isn't it? So that's going to be very, I wouldn't say interesting is the word, but you want to follow that story. Especially with this curse on about the Michelsons. Hang around with them too long, you're going to get burnt. So yeah. You know, if I was the Michelsons as well, I'm just going to, you know, say this. But if I was the Michelsons following that episode, I would just reconsider all my options. I mean, it's the fact that they got absolutely whammied by Cammy. All of them. Not just Klaus, with the neck snap and all of that. But with the fact that she swooped in and took the little horse gift that Klaus gave to Rebecca. I didn't even know it was... I don't think it was elucidated when... Because that's it, though. It's not like this is a new development, new law added in or whatever for convenience. We knew that Rebecca was given a little horse from Klaus. It's just, I don't think it was mentioned that it was from the White Oak Stake. So, yeah. Because otherwise I think that would have sprung my mind. Yeah. Because I did wonder, like, well, there's not really much you could really do when it comes to killing a Michelson because of the fact that the White Oak Stake has been destroyed. And yet there is that little horse, so yeah. And like I said, I mean, we knew about its existence, but I don't think anyone kind of batted an eye about, oh, well, you know, that could be made out of the white oak. Like, it is so fucked up, though, isn't it? In terms of, like, something that was used as a loving gift to, you know, eliminate the fear for Rebecca. Well, it can be very, very detrimental to a Mikaelson. Very detrimental. So, yeah. But I don't know if that was planned from the very get-go, that, okay, this is always going to be made from the white oak stake, or if this is just, you know what, let's just say screw it, let's just make this gift a little bit fucked up, right? Because it can be. It's a nice gift and all of that to Rebecca, but yet, it could be the Mikaelson's greatest enemy. So, yeah. Man. But that's it, though. Cammy was able to kind of outsmart them. So I'd take a day off if I was the Mikaelsons. Yeah. I don't like this path that Cammy's going on. I mean, it is ruthless, and it's like, ugh. And I'm like, pump the brakes. But it's just really, really concerning, isn't it? So, yeah. But yeah, I just worry about where things are going to go with Cammy, but I do like the fact that with Cammy, she has her own, I guess, she wants her dark objects back, right? So that's all well and good, except it isn't for Klaus's POV, but it's a nice opportunity to use leverage, because this is going to have them worried in terms of, shit, that is made of the white oak stake, or it's white oak material, should I say. So, because of course, it's not built from the white oak stake because the stake is molded. The material from the white oak is made into the stake, but you get the idea. The substance is enough to kill us. And Cammy has got her hands on it. So, yeah. And it's just really, really messed up. Because, I mean, it could just bring about the downfall for one of the... Like, in before Cole comes back and then just immediately dies. Because, of course, that is a thing we've got to uncover. But, yeah. It was just really, really rough to see Cammy descend in this direction. Because, yeah, I mean, we have enjoyed Cammy's presence and all of that as a human and all of that. But now it's a completely different ballpark. She's got a new attitude. And she has completely sunk to, I guess, new lows in I guess, her perspective, I think, when you've got to consider who she was before and all of that. So, yeah. But now she is like, you know what? Screw it. So, yeah. And it is kind of sad because I know that things are now a little bit different, but you'd think she would retain who she was as a human before, before as a human. And, you know, maybe things are going to be a little heightened and all of that, but she is just completely given into this darker nature. So, yeah. I mean, she still has her smart moments and all of that, like pulling the wool over the Mikaelson's eyes, especially with the little horse, but, yeah. I mean, that's it, though. Yeah, she is in this darker direction. And she has been going through a bit. So, yeah. I just don't want her to be someone that could be like you gotta think the prophecy fallen by what was it? Family, I guess that kind of counts with Rebecca and Elijah. As I said, that's still a technicality in a sense. Friend, Cammy. Now she's got the White Oaks horse. And then foe, of course. But, yeah, I mean, it does suck that she could become a potential threat for the Michelsons. That she is willing to potentially betray Klaus, Klaus and Elijah, mainly. Rebecca's just chilling, but, yeah. But we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. Because I don't think she's going to exactly... But my main worry is Aurora or even Lucian's going to know about the White Oak horse. And that is going to be very, very opportunistic. Especially if Aurora has her hands on it, considering how cray-cray she is. She could even use that as leverage to try and free Tristan. Like, give us back Tristan, or... either, well, you could still, I was going to say, I pumped the brakes a little bit because I was going to say, would it make sense for her to potentially target Elijah and all of that? So, yeah, but if they're not going to, accept on freeing Tristan, she may as well just put him out of his misery. Because, again, we know that, when it comes to vampires and being trapped in the ocean or whatever, whenever there is a, high volume of water they are trapped in and they can't break free, it's nightmare for them. It will be for Tristan. So she could just put Tristan out of his misery by killing Elijah if they do not adhere to her demands. So yeah, she's obviously not going to target Rebecca, of course, but I mean, she could use that. Knowing how cray-cray she is, she could definitely use that to her advantage. That's my main worry, is if Lucian or Aurora gets their hands on the horse. So, yeah. But, yeah. I mean, it is a really, really risky game for Cammy. And, I mean, she did get a little bit of the one up on Cammy on Klaus did Cammy, just pressing into those emotions and all of that, and yeah. So, but of course, Klaus got a little bit too close, and that kind of was a bit of a downfall idea for him, because or element for him, because of the fact that, well, now Cammy has the little horse and all of that, so yeah. But yeah, Cammy, I do worry that she might be making a little bit of a mistake. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, but it was very interesting to see Klaus try to educate Cammy in terms of how to be a vampire the right way. I mean, he still wants to keep that side of Cammy that he knows and loves, except that is not happening for Cammy. So, yeah. And she even said that it's my turn to... It does feel opportunistic for Cammy to have this moment where it's my turn to no longer be the, I guess, damsel in distress. It's my turn to assert power, to have dominance. I've been pushed over too many times. Now it's my turn to have power. So it was just very, very interesting to see where things were going. But ultimately, Cammy having that leverage on her, interesting. I'm sure it's going to be a big mistake, but yeah. But yeah, we do have, of course, we did have Elijah trying to save his family, of course, with, that witch and all of that he had to kill, which sucked. I didn't want her to die. I kind of liked her presence, but she had to die, I guess, just because of the fact that with what she knew and all of that, the dark secrets and stuff that I'm sure might get uncovered in season 4 and season 5 in terms of any kind of stuff that Elijah might not want out in the open. He had to. So it's that kind of nobody can know my secret things. You have to take care of them. So yeah, I was hoping that he would let her be, but again, it's not worth the risk in his mind. So he had to. So, yeah. It was just very, very interesting, though, to see how things went by with her character, especially when she went to save Davina, because of course she was very instrumental there. But yeah, Davina, I was wondering, because we haven't seen her in a bit, and my fears were right in the fact that the Strix were trying to recruit her, seemingly. So, even dangling that carrot on the stick, look, you can bring back Cole. So, because of course that chance was wasted when she was Regent, when the Michelsons brought Esther back rather than Cole. But now there is this chance. So, yeah. But I do, yeah. Cole is definitely going to obviously return. This episode alone, I did have a bit of a feeling that there is potential that he could return. But if Cole does return, then I can definitely see Vincent and Finn having a bit more of a I guess a fusion again. So yeah. That carrot has also been dangling as well, although that has not been as lucrative as it has been for Davina in terms of the prospects of Cole coming back. This is more so of a threat. So, but yeah, obviously there is a few factors to Davina's allegiance to the Strix at play, with the fact that none of the witches are wanting to interact with her. The fact that she feels completely useless and completely directionless, and the Strix can give her purpose. And and there is that added boost about the fact that Cole can come back. So, and of course, she will make sure that she's not going to waste that opportunity of Cole returning a second time. So she's definitely going to be in allegiance. And she even got that affirmation from the witch that Elijah killed, that it was worth it and all of that. So that kind of sweetens the deal for her. But yeah, it was just kind of very interesting though as well, because of course Davina doesn't know this version of Cole. So yeah, and I kind of hoped that the version that we had in season 2 would return, but alas. So yeah, but it does kind of give you that kind of, I don't know, Time Lord-esque vibe, in a sense, because especially when the Doctor has regenerated around companions, there is this adjustment period where, different face, same guy, but it's difficult to process. So yeah, but it was really, really great to see Josh as well, try to help Davina out, really, because again, Davina's been so directionless, and I do kind of feel so bad for Josh. But there was, of course, that nice talk about, there was that nice talk from Josh when it came to Aiden, and he realized that go get Cole if there is a chance. So yeah. That's it though. Initially he did try to talk her out of this whole thing, but there is that realization I would do the same thing for Aiden if I could. And it's such a sensitive subject as well, because of course resurrections, as we mentioned before, tricky. Even in the prospect of reuniting with your loved one, it can be tricky, but he wants to also be a very supportive friend to Davina. So, yeah. But there is, of course, this whole element with Josh and Marcel teaming up in terms of, look, we need to make sure that Davina is safe. She's gotten involved with the Strix, but this is a minefield, so yeah. And yeah, Haley, like I said, it was going to be very, intriguing to see where things were going to go with her story, because of course we have to go through the grief for her. And yeah, that last scene really spoke volumes. I mean, of course, she was trying to hold it in, and there were moments of reminders in this episode for Hayley, but she has to try and hold it in. And yeah, obviously it's, as grief would be, very, very overwhelming, to the point where she's got all of these conflicting she's got all of these thoughts running through her head, that she wanted to blame someone, she wanted to blame anyone, and the fact that there is a sense of self-blame in all of that as well, like especially in terms of knowing that she is part of the Michelsons, and that's a curse in itself. So yeah, but it was just, that's it though. She is going through, like, I do love the fact that Elijah was very, very silent and just, you know, there for her. I for some reason, I'm just thinking back to a Buffy scene, and it was one of the most emotional moments, I would say, from season 5. But it was at the end of episode 7, with the porch. If you know, you know. That porch scene, where a certain someone was aiming. I mean, not that Elijah was going to aim to kill Hayley, of course, but given the circumstances, there was a certain someone that showed up and then was just sat there seeing, you know, Buffy distressed and all of that, and then just sat there and listened, was just there for her. And again, that was just one of the most beautiful moments, beautiful, heartbreaking moments of that season. But for some reason, that scene is a little reminder. Of course, there are certain differences. Like I said, Elijah's not planning on killing Hayley, but just the circumstances around this as well. Like, Hayley is grieving for losing someone. And Elijah just being silent and just being there, supportive and understanding. Like, he's letting her grieve. He's being supportive. He's being there for her. So, yeah. And he's willing to be there. So it's just, and he's willing to help. No matter what, he's willing to be there in the moment and listen to what's going on. He know, like, of course, and it makes so, it's such a beautiful, it's a heartbreakingly beautiful sentiment as well, because he's a vampire, and death isn't exactly a be all end all most of the time. But he also understands the significance of the fragility of someone that isn't a vampire, and how grief can work. He might not necessarily have to grieve over, like, you know, Klaus or Rebecca, and you know, every time they get daggered, it can be a setback, and it can be aggravating and upsetting, but it's not to the levels of losing someone like Jackson. So I just really enjoyed that last scene so much. And it was very, very heartbreaking, like I said, because again, it's not just the fact that Elijah's just been there. He understands and is just going to comfort her. It is also that reminder of that Buffy scene that I was talking about. And it was just really, really beautiful. So, yeah. So I just really, really, yeah, I just really, really felt like this was a really, really good ending. That scene, as much as it was heartbreaking for Hayley to feel guilty and to feel like there is this curse on, with surrounding herself with the Michelsons. Elijah understands the pain. He understands that there is significant pain when it comes to Hayley, and that her pain is valid. And the best thing he can do is be there. So, yeah. But yeah, really, really a great episode. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!